part of it. Really. All right, so starting here with Pilates. Hey Naomi, and we can start with the roller down the midline of your mat. We are going to be using the metric circle today. If you're watching this on YouTube and you don't have one, well, number one, highly recommend you get one at some point. But you know, if that's not possible or something you're interested in, you can always use a ball for some of these exercises between the legs, and even use like a TheraBand tied for some of the work outside of the legs. But right now we're not using it at all. So we're just going to go ahead and lay down onto your back. Let the head be heavy. And feel the weight of your sacrum, the weight of your tail into the roller. Feet apart about 4 to 5 inches. And the arms outstretched to your side. Rock here from one side to the other. Bring the roller horizontally across your back. Maybe thinking of letting one side of the body drink down and curve around the roller. And the other side will do the same thing. Really see if you can massage out the space and the edges of your shoulder blades here, the medial edge, from one side to the other. And by reaching out long through your arms, pressing the back of the hands into the ground, you can pull away from the hand and get a nice pull and a stretch into your pecs, across your chest, and across the front edge of your shoulder. Hopefully this is also helping like relax and release tension out of the base of the skull and at the edges of your sacrum. We'll come back to center. Stabilize the feet. Imagine hugging a narrow wall between your legs, and then as you inhale, bring the arms up and curve the arms up in the air above your chest. Exhale, pull the arms out and down. With the back of the head sink to the floor, and then lifting again. And exhale, open. Stretch the space between your hands. Rest your hands on the ground and we lift. Coming up slow enough that you feel the drag of gravity on the muscles of your arms. And then coming down slow enough that you feel the arm resisting the full gravity going to the ground. We rise again, embrace the air in as you take a deep full breath in, expand the lungs, fill them. And then exhale, let the air slip out between your lips. Pushing the air out into the air above you, and we'll do one more like this. The shoulder blades are still heavy, even as they move a little sideways and curve up slightly around the edge of the ribs on the lift. But now really feel the blades hug the roller beneath you as you open your arms. We'll lift the arms now and point the fingers to the ceiling, straight arms, and as you exhale, let the blades melt down around the roller's curves. So the arms here are going to stay parallel to each other and parallel to the wall, so you shrug them up high. And then exhale, sink the blades down. Then again, arms rise and lift, reach as high as you can, and exhale, pull it down. Lift again. And exhale to lower. Reaching up on the inhale, sinking down slowly on the exhale. And we slide the hands up like they're trying to pierce the ceiling above you, and then sink the blades down with the blades will rest on your mat. Let's rise again here. Feel it might be a little harder to balance when the blades aren't engaged with the roller. You're going to be stable across your feet. Find that stability you don't get from the shoulder blades. And now we'll turn the palms forward and lengthen the arms along at your sides. Reach your fingertips for the end of your mat. We'll lift the arms up on an inhale to vertical, and exhale, take them back by your ears as you exhale. And then lift the arms again, reaching up, and then exhale, lengthen the arms along at your side. They touch the ground at the same time. Going up, drawing to arcs in the air like parallel rainbows. You slide your fingers across the top of the rainbow towards the ground. Lift again, and exhale all the way down. The movement of your arms, we're trying to let it be a challenge for your ability to keep the spine where it is. So when the arms go back, don't let your ribs arch. Additionally, off the roller, bring the arms forward, go the work into your tricep, into your lats. And one more time like this. Perfect symmetry, the arms go back at the same height. And then lift and exhale. Push the arms down as your navel sinks down, down, down towards your spine. Next, take your hands to your shoulders and we pull the elbows in and then up. Exhale out, around and down. Scoop the arms in and lift them. Reach around and massage out your shoulder blades here. So let your scapula move. Shrug your shoulders and then release them down, melt them down. Each arm a mirror image of the other one. Feet are still grounded, still stable, still steady. Picture your feet sinking down into soft sand until the sand comes all the way up towards your knees. Hold to a position with that end. We'll reverse the circles. And again, shrug your shoulders, move your blades as you're moving your arms. Get a little bit more stretch into the upper back, which will help you release tension. It's always amazing because we tend to carry it and not even realize it. We're so used to it. And so we can make it dissipate or disappear. And we'll complete with one more circle here. And then extend the arms along either side, reach out the fingertips again. And inhale, both arms go up and back, all the way back by your ears on the inhale, and circle wide out to the side and around on the exhale. At the end of the movement, arms are parallel to the roller. We flip the palms and we take the arms up and back. Yawn your body open to the sky, and then exhale, reach out. Take up as much space as you can. Join those angel arms with your fingertips. And reach up. Like that wingspan, really stretch into it. And we'll do one more just like that. And then when you finish, palms up and circle out wide. Now lift the arms higher off the ground as they go past the height of your shoulders. Exhale. The blades are dropping, the arms are reaching forward. Close it down and circle wide again. Embrace. Reach back, exhale, and push. See how steady your body can be here. Imagine hugging a ball between your thighs to engage the inner line of your legs, the inner line of your feet. And one more time here. Draw it back, and then exhale, breathe it forward. We'll bring your hands together in diamond arms, so thumbs together, index fingers together. The hands in the same plane as your arms, bent elbows. And we take that diamond shape, put it over your face. Exhale and bring it forward and flip the shape over your belly. Inhale to go back. Exhale, breathe first, then move. There's a slight pressure of hand to hand to turn up the inner line of your arms. Also help strengthen the hands and the wrists. And you get a little engagement there. Take it back. Shoulders slide towards your waistline as the arms go past your shoulders to the space behind you. And one last one here. Deep full breath in. The chest expands, the belly expands. And then as you exhale, all of that sinks, knits together, empties. All right. So we slide off of this. And let's take it across under the shoulder blades. Okay. So support your head with your hands. Cup your hands around the base of the skull. Feet are grounded. And we exhale to pull forward. Pull the elbows in and down. Inhale to arch back. Your tail will drop into the ground. As you let your head go backwards in space, the elbows drop and widen behind you. Tip your chin to the chest. Exhale, look down on your wrists into your belly. Fold the elbows in, aim for your navel. And then we inhale to rock again on the sacrum. To go into extension in both the upper body and the lower body. And exhale forward here. Out of your lungs with that movement. Just to feel that nice stretch into the lower back. And then feel the stretch in your belly when you go back into extension. Exhale forward. Be sure you lift the head first. You want to be dragging the head up behind the movement of the lower part of the spine. So inhale all the way back. So with your exhale, tip your head chin to chest, and then feel the waistline sinking down as the tail rises. And now we'll come just back to center and rotate to your right, and lower shoulder blade. And then come across the roller onto the left shoulder blade, the scapula, and pick up the right. So we go from one side to the other. Rollers do tend to move. It's not you, it's them. Back here. See if you can find some spots that need a little help. So we'll revisit this in a second. And then come back to center. And maybe adjust the roller if it was moving. And then we'll support the hips still. Press your feet, lift your hips. And now we roll up and down the length of the rib cage. So as you drop your head down, rollers at your shoulders. And then you pick up your head, you look down in midline as you push off your feet and bring the roller just to the base of your ribs. The knees go forward, the head hangs back. You lift your butt up, opening the hips. Go as high on the shoulders as you can without going to the neck. And then lift your head, look down in midline. And stay on those ribs. Avoid your putting pressure in the kidneys. Like that. And then come back to the center on the scapula. We'll twist to the right and go up and down the outer edge. Pretty extreme depending on what you've been doing and not doing recently. Try to find the spot that needs help, and then we're going to the other side. If you hit a spot that's particularly tough for you, you might want to not be exactly on that spot, but just come off it in the neighborhood, but not right on the bullseye, the bullseye. And then as that starts to release around the area, you may be able to come in and narrow in on the pressure point that needs the most help. Okay, and then we'll lower the hips down, come up to sitting, and we'll slide the roller across under our glutes. And you might need to come forward on that a little bit. Often we do those exercises. The roller pushes us back. So we hold on to the outer edges of your roller for your knees into your chest. And let's just begin by bringing the knees over to the right and turning your head to the left. Keep the shoulder blades down, get as much rotation in the spine as you can, and then exhale, come back to center. Swing the knees to the other side and look away. Big exhale, push down and in with your hands around the roller and to the other side. There's another place where you might feel that you're running into points of tension. Letting let go just feels amazingly good. Exhaling back through center and to the other side. Let's stay with the knees to the right and circle your knees. You change the angle. And then we're going to reverse the circles. So you stay on the same side to your right. Your little circles in the air with both knees together. And then we'll exhale back to center and then over to the left of the legs to the right of the gaze. And do your little circles here. You massage out the glute and muscles underneath. And then reverse it. Center and legs go up in the air. And for your scissors, the right leg moves back, the left leg moves forward. Open the hips, stretch the leg long, and then inhale and switch. And exhale, switch again. Toes are soft. Legs are long. And you try to keep the legs straight for as long as possible. If they need to bend at the end of the range of motion, just do it a little bit. as you need to get a little bit more stretch or reach to the center of the foot through space. Okay, and then we'll lift the legs up to the ceiling. Exhale, rotate heels together, chins apart until the legs are front sideways. Inner thigh stretch, and then exhale, use the inner thighs to pull the legs up and together, tap your heels, and do it again. Inhale, open. Exhale and close. Two more like this. Let's reach apart when they pull together. Move out of your upper legs, move the feet. Try to move from closer to center here. And now leave the left leg up and take the right leg out to the side. Hold the left side heavy on your roller. So to really work into your arms. And then exhale, pull that right leg up. Again, slowly take your time. Try to take some momentum out of the equation. Move the right leg up and take the left leg sideways. Exhale, pull it up here. Work it on up. And then take it out and down. Lift toward up here. And then bring it out and open. Exhale to lift. And one more set. First to the right. Left side heavy. Drag that on up. Pause at the top, and then the left leg moves. The right leg is still. And exhale, pull it all the way up now. Next, we bend the knees in, and exhale, lower the feet. Lift up, and maybe rotate the roller, make sure it's in the right spot, and you're on a fresh spot on the roller. And then we'll extend the right leg forward, open the hip, and take the right arm back, open up the chest. If it's too much for your low back, you can always pull the left leg into your body. That'll take some of the tension out of your back. If you need more, you can also bend your right knee. But go to where you feel a great stretch on the right side, and reach from your fingertips to your armpit, to your hip bone press, to your toes. Every inhale, you're trying to stretch away from your hip bone press, and with every exhale, you're letting the body melt towards the ground. We'll do one more breath like this. Full breath in, exhale it out, and then bring the arm forward, pull the leg back in. And here we go for the left. So extend it out. Two sides could feel quite different. Balance on the heel, the toes are soft. And then the left arm goes back also. And also if you're tight in your chest, you may have the arms out on a bit of a diagonal away from the ear. It might not really be sort of parallel to the wall here. Again, remember, adjust your knee position on either leg or both legs to be sure your back is happy with this stretch. And slowing down your breath as much as you want to can help you relax a little further, particularly if you lengthen your exhale compared to the inhale. After 3 or 4 as you inhale, and then 5 or 6 as you exhale. Obviously, feel the front of the body stretching and the back of the body should be melting, relaxing, sinking towards the ground. It's up to you if you want to do both legs, both arms. Here's your chance. If you want to repeat one of the sides that's tighter, it's another good option. Just let the front of your body stretch. You tend to crumple it up way too much. And then we can bring the arms back to the roller, pull one knee in, and then the other towards your chest. Curl the tail up and let your low back round towards the ground. Hold it tight, like an upside down child's pose. And then we can lower the legs down, press your feet, lift the hips, and to use the magic circle just a little bit here. So we'll take it between the inner thighs. And then squeeze it just a bit. If you can narrow it in a bit more. And just feel the natural curves of your back here, right? So you've got weight in the sacrum, weight in the shoulder blades, your scapula, and the weight floats a little off the mat. Pelvis is flat, so the pubic bone and the hip are pressed are in the same plane. And the arms lengthen forward at your side. So as you inhale, squeeze the circle without changing the pelvic angle, so it still is flat on the ground. And then we exhale to open the legs nice and slow. Try to resist the springy open of the spring that is the magic circle. So we're going to press into it. Jump one on the knee. Run it somewhere along the length of your femur here, your thigh bone, and then we open. Take your time. We'll inhale to press. And then exhale to open slowly. Good. So now press it again. See if you can feel not just the work to the inner thighs, but also pelvic floor and transverse abdominis muscle, the part of the abs that go across and wrap around the lower part of your waist and hips. And exhale, open. The muscle itself comes in all the way up to like the sternum and fills in around the ribs. But what you tend to feel here is the lower part of it firing when you squeeze the legs. And slowly open down. Now we'll add a 2-breath pattern. Inhale to squeeze tight. Hold it there as you exhale to flip the belly, draw deep. Inhale, squeeze more. And then exhale, open super slowly. Don't just let the circle spring your legs free, right? You're trying to resist it as you open against the pressure outwards. And again, so let's pull in. Push the circle into an oval. Exhale, pull the belly deep. So the spine doesn't change, the muscles change around it. Inhale, squeeze harder. And now exhale and release. Take your time. We'll do that again. Inhale to press. Exhale, pull the belly deep with the exhalation. Inhale, breathe in fully, the belly expands, squeeze in. And exhale, take it out nice and slow. So we'll use the full breath pattern for each of these movements. We'll do one last one. Inhale to squeeze in. Hold it there as you exhale. Maybe get a little tremor in the legs. Inhale, squeeze harder. If you didn't get the tremor before, you should now. And then exhale and open. Very nice. So we'll take the circle out from between the legs and pull the knees into your chest. We're taking the circle down to the outside of the thighs. And then lower the feet down. So just not right at the knee, below the knee, closer to your hips. And try to have the handle at the same spot on each leg. Now we'll pull the knees apart to fire these lateral leg muscles here, and then exhale, come in slowly. And again, so you open, maybe take the feet a little wider, and push out into the circle. Try to stretch it from a circle to an oval, and then bring it back. And we'll do that again. Inhale to open. Exhale, close. And again, inhale, open here. Exhale to release. And just one more here. You need to really find the work in like the lateral glute. And bring the legs back in. We're going to pull the knees in and take the circle off. We'll use it today for our roll-ups. So just extend the legs forward. Bring the arms up vertically. And where you're holding it is, you're holding the circle at the heel of your hand. Not at the palm, not at the prominence is at the base of the fingers, but the heel of the hand closer to your wrist. And then just leave the arms up here. We're going to press into it from your upper arm and armpit, right? So the circle really shouldn't get squashed very much. It should be enough to make you feel the inner line of your arm and the connection into your upper abdominals. Release it slowly. And let's do that again. So while it's vertical, push in from the upper arm around your chest. That's it. And exhale, slowly open. It's barely moving, right? Now, of course, if you bent your elbows wide and you press it, you would really make a dent in it, but that's sort of not what we're doing. So fingers up again here. Shoulder blades heavy, push in. Hopefully you're feeling some muscles fire that you normally don't. And open. And then let's bring the arms back, arms by your ears. Just hold the circle here. We're going to lift the arms, start to lift the head, neck, and chest. Exhale, squeeze the circle and pull your rib cage up, 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 lift the head. And then dive your head as if it's going through the circle. As you take a big stretch forward, the waist pulls back, the belly pulls into the spine. And then again, hold it lightly as you reach out through the center of your feet. You curl the tail up. We're working down. Now squeeze it before you get down to your waist, so that when you need a little extra help getting the rib cage down, the shoulders down, the head down, you have that extra work, and then you can open, still holding it, but not as tightly as the arms go back. So we lift it again. You find the squeeze from the upper arms as you pick up the head, shoulders, chest, ribs. Exhale all the way over and down. You can release the circle a bit as you reach forward with your legs. Curl the tailbone forward and up through your thighs. Squeeze the circle and come down every inch of your spine. And then reach it back. Now you may be able to take your arms higher than you normally would and still lift with this extra boost, right? Because as you squeeze, it's a little bit of a turbo boost for your body. You can come up, 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 and over. Yeah, good. Yeah, and challenge the edges of your ability, right? And then we're coming back to try a little higher than you normally would. Squeeze in to help you find control. Really work for this. And then it stretches back. You can also do the same thing with a pair of hand weights. Interesting with the hand weights, though, is that if the weights are really heavy in particular, they're going to help you come forward. Even going back, if they're low, they'll help you go down. When they're high, it's going to make it much more difficult. So all the different props that we use teach you something different about your body as you help build more strength and flexibility. They'll do great with this. So we'll put this aside and then fold your knees into your chest. Hug your knees in, rock forward and up. We're going to roll back into hands here. All right, so arms forward, no circle, and look down into your abs as you curl the tail up and sink your spine. Come back to your best upper ab curl near the base of your ribs, near the tip of the blades. Extend the legs forward and pump the arms. Inhaling and exhaling. We're breathing in, head is high, gaze is down. Go walk across the room. Just swipe your fingers up and down the wall, all the way across. Inner edges of your feet pressed together, maybe the knees, anything, any place where the thighs touch or the legs touch. You want to engage in. Try to lift the head and stretch the back of your neck, and picture the front of your throat softening back in towards the cervical spine. Equal weight on the two sides of your body, equal work on the two arms. We'll do one last breath here. And then fold your knees into your chest. Okay, now retrieve the band. And we'll place that band around the right foot. Fold the foot in the arch. Hopefully on the center of the band. And you can choke up on the band. Extend the left leg forward directly in front of the socket. Lift the right foot up, and let's just do a little bit of point and flex. Toe heel, and then heel toe. You always have the knee slightly bent if you need to. Try to get that leg over your hip. Over your hip socket. And then we end in a soft point. Elbows slide forwards, your neck is long. And we circle. Inhale across the body, go low. Pivot from the elbow. The arm follows the movement of the leg, parallels it. It's a short, deep inhale and a long exhale. Remember, we're thinking about inhaling for the first quarter of the circle and exhale for the last 3 quarters. So you're pulling the belly down, down, down as you breathe out completely. Leg is free and it pushes out into the bend, create some space, create some length. At the same time, pull the glute down and back into the floor. So you get a little bit more space for hip opening. One more. Reach. See if you feel a stretch all the way around that leg. And work in the opposite hip. And here we go, reversing out to your right. Left side is heavy. Draw that leg around. I'll pull the right side down on your torso as you bring the leg over to the left. And reach again. Then exhale starts nice and slow. Continue slow, slow, slow. And then you push all the air out at the end of the movement, at the top of the movement. Breathe through this. And keep your pelvis grounded, heavy, like the whole pelvic girdle is filled with sand. And then glue to the mat. Reach again. Go as far out into space as you can. Think of your foot spiraling further and further away from you with every single circle that you're drawing in the air. We're going to come to the top and take the ends of the band in your right hand. Rotate the leg externally, left hand on left hip bone, press, and then open the right leg out to the side. Yes, good. Roll great. And then here, rock the leg a little bit towards your shoulder and away. And then we'll lift the leg up to the ceiling. Switch hands. The right arm extends out, back on the floor. Bring the leg across. Look to the right and stretch your leg and your hip. With that reach to the foot to the left. You'll rotate that leg internally, knee to point gently to the ground. And that's because of the rotation of your thigh, not because of the angle of the foot. The right shoulder blade is pressing into the floor for more rotation of your spine. Pull the leg a little closer to your shoulder. And then we exhale, come down from the left shoulder to the waist, to the right glute. The leg floats up to the ceiling. Grab up as high as you can towards the foot, grab the band, and pull that leg towards you, towards your chest. Get the stretch you want at the back of your leg, and then fold it in close to your body, knee to chest, hug it in. Take a little bit laterally to the armpit, to the thighs, the outside of the rib cage. And then lower the foot to the side of your hip and let the knee fall open to the right. Then we'll pull the knee up and slide the right foot down. Shake out your legs. And here we go for the left. So grab your band again, hold it in. We place the band around the ball of the foot. And lift the foot up to the ceiling, up to the sky. Check up on the band. And pull your elbows down and forward. Stretch the right leg longer. It's probably a little externally rotated. And we point flex the left foot. Elbow toe. Really articulate through the full line of the foot. Get some work in all those muscles, all those joints. And see how it changes the stretch of the back of your leg as you do that. End with a soft point. And we circle across the body. Inhale here, reach low. Foot out to the side, keep the right side heavy as the leg is left, and the left side heavy as the foot stretches to the right. You're doing a little bit of weight shifting here in your torso to anticipate where you need to stay grounded against the movement and weight of your leg. That's how you get the work into your core with this at the same time as you're stretching. We're going to find also the breath, which will also engage that abdominal wall. The longer your exhale, deeper the exhale, the more the abdominal wall contracts. And also helps you stabilize here against the weight of your leg. Let's go for one last circle. You keep reaching out, keep stretching out, and pulling back at the same time. And then at the top, we reverse out to the left, the right hip sinks a little deeper into the ground on that side of your mat, and then all the way around and lift it high. Breathe through it, that short, deep inhale, and then the long, slow exhale to control the breath and the work of the abdominal wall. So reach and stretch and circle. Leg is going to begin with a little external rotation to go out to the left, comes back neutral at the bottom of the circle and internally rotates. When it goes to the right, neutral at the top. Okay, and we'll take both ends of the band in the left hand, with the leg to the left, the right hip is grounded. Try to really rotate to your right and feel how that stretches you across not just the inner thigh, but also the front of the pelvic girdle. And then rock the knee, rock the leg a little bit towards your shoulder and away. Exhale now and pull it up slowly. Right, you want to work it back up, not just let it fly. And then take the right hand to the band to extend the left arm out and bring that leg across. Spin the torso in rotation. Get heavier in the left shoulder blade as you pull the leg to the right and the right hip floats after. Rotate the leg internally to get more stretch in the glute, in the low back, and then pull the leg a little bit closer to the wall behind you. You get to that stretch. And then unwind it, come down with the waist, come down with the hip. Lift the leg, and then bring your hands up as high as you can. Drop the shoulders, and pull the leg back. Don't overdo the stretch behind the knee, but definitely feel it in the hamstring. And then we can fold the knee in and place that hand onto the side. And then we have the knee bent. We're going to pull it towards the armpit on the left. Almost forgot. Lower the edge of the foot to the ground and let the knee open out to the side like a figure four. And then come back, and we can stretch that leg forward next to the other one. Check out your legs. And then we'll pull the right one in, and we'll forward it up, rolling with the ball. Okay. If you have a ball and you want to take it between your thighs, that's helpful for engaging the inner line of your legs. You also, as you advance, if you want to take the ball between your heels and your thighs, or your sits bones, you can tighten up the shape. You can also just tighten it up and look into your belly, and then we roll. So squeezing the ball or not, we inhale to lift the tail and move the shoulder blades. Hips flat, exhale, come back. Remember, if you are doing a different variation, you can do a mini roll just a little bit. Yeah. Otherwise, you look straight down and at your navel. You curl the tail, shift your weight a little bit back, thinking of pulling your head towards the space between your knees. We'll do a few more. Massage out your back. Be sure that your mat is comfortable for your spine. You can always add more mats or a towel or something under your mat. On this one. But in the air, it never touches the ground. And now we're going into the ab series. And I'm going to grab a ball and we'll do that series. Everyone else have one? Yes, of course. It's up to you, right? So for the ab series first, you'll take the ball between your hands like so, press into it, and it's centered like by your sternum. Once we roll back into the upright curl, we'll do stay there, down under the ball, turn your belly, and we're switching the legs. So we'll roll back now. Pull your knees into your chest, with your upright curl, and you're pushing the ball flat. Let's slide the right leg forward, both legs in, and then we just inhale the switch. Exhale the switch. And again, reach one in tight, the other in away. You're trying to wrap your body around that ball, the upper body. They shoot back and forth like pistons. Same line, same energy. Reach longer each time though. One more set. And pull both of these in. Lay your head back. Stretch the ball behind you. And just turn it easy side to side. Rolling up again. And then we're going to go back in for the double leg stretch. With this one, the ball is still between your hands, but the arms are straight. You'll be taking the ball and resting on your shins. And then with the knees bent into your chest, and then the arms and legs will reach up to the ceiling, and you fold the knees to pull it back. So here we go. So we curl that upper up curl again, fold the knees in, pull the legs tight, and the ball goes low on the legs. Looking at your belly, arms and legs up to the ceiling, maybe back and away from center, and then pull it back in. So you don't want to look at the ball. You also don't want to fall flat onto your upper shoulders. So you press the legs away, close into the ball. You bring the knees tight to your chest and reach the ball towards your ankles. Open to stretch, exhale, fold it back, and one more time. Good. And we'll forward it up. Yes, good. All right, next we're doing scissors. If you want to break from this, you could go back to taking the roller across under your sacrum and just do scissors like we did earlier. The core workout for this one, though, is we're going to be holding the ball forward, roll back upright curl, and then when the legs are up in the air, we're going to hold the ball as still as possible and kick one leg to the ball and then the other one, right? From your upper up curl. So you go back. Pull the knees in, send it up to the ceiling. Hold the ball center and bring the right leg in, tap it once, twice with the shin, and the other one. And you can really sweep the free leg down. Or don't do what I just did, that looks up at the ball, put the leg down at your belly. You do a double pulse. The ball will bounce a little bit, but you're trying not to bring the ball to the leg, you're trying to bring the leg to the ball. Because of course you want to get the work in the hamstring stretch. One more set. And here, take the ball under your head and neck. Take a nice side in. And then with the knees bent and together, just turn it slowly side to side, massaging out your neck and the base of your skull. So everyone's happy now, right? Me too. All right, so take the ball, roll up again. For the next one, we're taking the ball between the arches of your feet. This will be your double leg lower lift. The ball adds a little bit of weight. It's also a distraction, so try not to look at it once it gets up in the air. So roll back again. And pull the knees in. As you come to your upright curl, support your head with your hands. Pull the skull up and the elbows down and in, and then lift the ball up to the sky. You squeeze it from the upper legs and you push the ball forward. Feel the increasing load in your abdominal wall, and then exhale to pull the ball up. Try to feel the stretch in the hamstring. And then press it away. And we're trying to make it very steady, like you don't want to see a lot of wobbling of the ball or feel a lot of wobbling of the ball. Right? That would mean that both sides are working equally. If it's high, stretch your neck. Try to also get the curve in your upper back and not just in your neck. So think of pleating your front ribs together and stretching the back ribs wide open. Only go as low as your belly can support. And then let's pull that in, grab the ball, lower your feet, knees bent, and just hold the ball here on the base of your sternum and turn your hips side to side. Okay, we'll come up one more time. So rock forward and up. And then we'll take the ball to the right side of your body. You're holding it between the palms, fingers are long. And we'll back to your upper up curl and twist. So go the right shoulder blade, hold the knees in, and then start to lift it along. You're going to switch the legs and bring the ball over to the other side. Reach as far forward as you can, and then switch again. Inhale one side, Exhale to the other. The legs stay steady. They're not flailing loudly. They're going straight out of the socket. Again, piston legs. And one final set. Good. Hope you all felt that. When you use the ball like that, we tend to come up a little bit deeper into the curve and add the twist to it instead of like falling this flat. So we're coming now back to the next circle. And let's stretch it out on your side. And the circle's going above the ankles between your legs. So we want to start with the knees bent. You place it not on the ankle, but above the ankle, but below the small of the calf. And then holding it, you'll bring the other leg up. Find the same spot on that leg. And lightly press so that you have some control, and then you extend the legs out, maybe 20 to 30 degrees away from the angle of your spine. Okay, you can prop your head up, or you can lay your head down on your arm. Top hand is in front of your chest and push down. So we begin by just pulling from the upper inner thigh and squash the circle. And exhale to bring it up slowly. Look straight ahead. Your neck stays long and aligned with the rest of the spine. We inhale to press down. You're working your inner thighs. Exhale to bring it up. And do that again. Inhale, press. Exhale to lift it. And again here, push. And of course, you're not releasing it fully. You still have a little bit of connection, still a little bit of a squash ball or circle. And now next, we push into your hands on the floor and pull both legs up, lift the circle, balance on your hip, and then bring it back down. It's nice. So pull the leg up and bring it back down. And lift again. Try to keep your hips square and don't rock back onto your glute. Lift again, legs reach across the space. Bring it back down. Let's do that once more. Press to the arm. You can pull with the bottom arm in towards the armpit. Bring it down. Excellent job. Now fold the knees in. We're taking the circle and placing it on the outside of your legs, right in the same spot above the ankle. Right? And you want to push the legs apart a little bit as you extend the legs forward. And then lower that bottom leg, press into the circle so that when the top leg lowers down, the circle is still vertical. Good. So here what we're doing is we're keeping pressure down with the bottom leg into the circle, into the handle, right? And we're going to use the top leg, push it up, and fire this lateral leg, the external glute here. It's actually the medius particularly, and then release it down a bit. So you're going to keep the top leg connected to the circle and just try to push up and stretch the circle as much as you can, and then release it back, still having a connection with your leg to the circle. So pull it up on the inhale, release on the exhale. The bottom leg is going to be pressing down as the top one pulls up. See how that feels. One more like that. And then we hold the circle steady as you lower the bottom leg. Pull that in, and then extend it up to place the leg on top of the handle. And then have a light pressure down. It barely moves the circle, but what we do now is we pull the bottom leg up, close the legs, and then pull the bottom leg down. So lower the lift, the bottom leg, up, bring it down here. Let's do that again. And lower. Lift and lower. Again here and down. One more time. Beautiful. And then you just hook it. And we're coming up to do the other side. Yes. Hopefully everyone felt that, yes? Okay. So again, the knees bent, We're putting the handle above the ankle. Get your legs in parallel, adjust the circle. You're going to have that control a little bit before you extend the legs out. And then here we are, head propped up or not. And we'll press the top leg down. And exhale, slowly bring it up. So inhale, push down. Other hand is in front of the chest wall. Exhale, lift. Pressing in. Exhale, resist the spring in the circle, lifting the leg. And keep trying to push it down, but open the space. A lot of it's in the way you think about it. And keep reaching out to the center of each foot. Don't overpoint the toes. But keep reaching longer across the room with both legs. Bottom elbow pulls in slightly. You want to feel some work into the upper tricep and the armpit itself. One more like that. And here we are going to be engaging the obliques as you push down with your bottom. Hand one in front of your chest to lift the legs up, and then exhale, bring it down. Inhale to lift. And exhale to lower. Lift here. And bring it down. Up we go. Exhale, lower. Two more. And down. And one more time. Down here. Good. And then we'll fold the knees in. Take the circle and take it to the outside of your leg, same place above the ankle. Below the bigger swell of the calf. Push out with the legs as you extend them long. And then we're going to press the bottom leg into the handle so that the circle would stay vertical without the leg pressing into it. And then we pull up with the top leg, release. Fire this lateral line here, upper thigh, lower glute. Pull, release it down, pull up, exhale, slowly release. Do that again. And lower, press, release here. Do that again. And down, and one more time. Lower the top leg slowly, hold the circle still, and then pull the knee in. Take the leg and place it on top of the circle. Just have a little connection there, and then pull the bottom leg up and down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower here. Bring it up and down. Rise and then sink. Lift again and down. And one more like that. Beautiful. And then we can lower the circle down and come up to sitting. Yes. So one last thing, if you have another minute or two. So we'll take the circle forward, open the legs here, and then overlap the hands. So the heel of the hand is on the top of the circle. Let it push down, lift up through your head. And then we're going to overlap one hand over the other. Reach forward with the head and curve your waist back as you dive over. Be able to swing up wide and you're pushing into the circle to give yourself a feeling of lift through the upper abdominals. And then keep pressing with your hands, come up and feel how your back stacks from bottom to the top. And again, start looking down, you start to wave the elbows out, come out over and down with the head, push down with the arms, feel the pull back of your waist, the lower abdominal movement, and then stand into your feet. Keep standing into your hands, arms to the circle, lift, and then one more like that, look down, up, over, press the circle as flat as you can, and then resist the spring up. And we'll just go onto our bellies, one last thing, swan. you're on your stomachs, the circle is vertical, and your hands overlap again on the top. Move between arms, push into the circle, and lift your head, chest, even part of the upper abdominals, and then bring yourself down as you lift the arms, so holding the circle. Push down, come forward and up. Feel this motion engage your back muscles. Feet are grounded, and release down. One last time. Push down, come on up. Chest high. And down again. Lower the circle, sit back in a child's pose. Stretch out your back, forehead to the ground. Just breathe here into your back. And when you're ready, curl the tail under, smack your spine. Come up, and we're done for today. Good, thank you for playing. All right, excellent. So with any luck, I'll see you tomorrow. And if not, next week.